have become permanently entrapped within the simulation. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Six Sword Saga source code. When last we left off, Ignis had stopped by to see his archmage's girlfriend and talk with her about some things. She had a guest, however, a individual that she was entertaining who was asking her some questions. Ignis was brought into the office, and before him stands Saradin, the maestro of the theater. Ignis, what is your response as Saradin sits, his violin resting on his knee? The room smells faintly of resin and incense. He, stands, gives you a slight bow, pulls up the violin bow over the violin, and draws one slow, deliberate note.
As he does that, I go in, I'm like, hey, is there any way we can, like, work out a deal where you protect me from what he is about to do?
You're like turning to Sybil?
No, I'm turning like inward to the voice, the hunger.
Oh, the hunger. Okay.
Something bad is about to happen, and I need your help.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
Oh my gosh, a persuasion?
Yeah.
Okay, so 26.
26. You throw out this question. Everything freezes. Like, you're hearing the, like, long, slow, deliberate note. Saradin's mouth is starting to curl into a smile like a blade. And the note stops. The bow not fully extended away from the violin. He no longer moves. Sybil is no longer moving. Everything freezes. You feel a hand grasp your shoulder. I was wondering when you would ask me for more. You've been feeding me. You feel a hand come and caress underneath your chin. You've been doing good, but when I say more, I mean you ask for more. And you finally have. Now. And you feel as though this thing's face is like hovering right over your shoulder, but every fiber of your human form is screaming at you that if you look to your right, you will die.
I just keep looking straight forward. I figured it would be better to ingratiate myself first before asking for a favor. You are going to help me with getting my revenge, so...
A good way to bargain. However, I need you to be aware. And then you feel the, presence slink over to the other shoulder. That you are. And you feel the hands, wrap around your head and underneath your chin. Mine. Be prepared
yes.
for unexpected consequences. And then the presence leaves.
The moment the presence leaves, I assume everything starts to snap back to...
The note completes the smile.
I just raise my hand to the maestro and I go, please, let's drop the pretense here. There's no need for that.
Oh, our local thunderbolt arrives. How quaint. Do sit. You look like you could use an audience.
Well, I am a little bit famished here. Stagehand thug thing attempted to accost me in the streets. Does he actually know how to use that toothpick?
Oh, we interrupt ourselves for living noise. Tell me, boy, do you sing or merely shout?
Well, look, I don't profess to be any sort of minstrel who, vagabonds themselves across the kingdom. I happen to just be here because upon finding out more of your illustrious theater being built, I figured I would let my dear here know of what we have found.
Oh, and what would that be?
Oh, what is the word that the resonance chamber for an amplification of some sort of charm, command, beguilingness. Now, to be frank, personally, bravo, well done.
Oh, you have spirit, boy. Chaos has a beauty to it, sure. And in that way, weeds have a beauty. I could teach you to be beautiful.
That sounds a little weird coming from a older gentleman to a younger gentleman.
Imagine, Ignis. Put that fire into a verse and the whole audience will catch. Used properly, your trouble could fund a lifetime of comfort.
I mean, well, I am well aware of that. However, my path is not your path. That is something that, again, bravo, I am impressed. I mean, like, we got off on the wrong foot. Let me start there. I'm not trying to insult you from the standpoint of I disagree with what you're doing or anything like that. I think it is a wonderful ruse that you have done, and bravo on the beguiling. I am a fan, very much so a fan. I don't know if my father willingly gave you the money in order to do this. It sounds like something he would do. But if you beguiled him, that's also acceptable.
You
and
might
I sit down in the chair.
Yeah. As you mention your father in payment, his smile fades. You might find that words are expensive here, Ignatz. I accept payment in quiet and in obedience.
We are not doing this. Again, we don't need to get off on the wrong foot. I know it wasn't the greatest first impression, but we didn't know each other. Now we have gotten the wonderful opportunity to actually see each other as we are, instead of the mask we wear.
Ignis, I wear no mask. I have asked Sybil up front whether or not my particular abilities would be amplified by such a structure. And our wonderful archmage here has even helped correct some mistakes that were made. And I was going to give her and yourself free tickets to the preamble show this evening.
Yes, but we both know that if we're there, or if we're anywhere hearing...
Ignis, help me for one night. A small favor, a word in a tavern, or a careful push, and I will teach you a measure of control. You'll find it less lonely to be desired than to be feared.
I raise my hand to him and I go, your offer, extremely tempting. And I will aid, not because I desire your gift of command or the desire to be loved or feared. I don't want either of those things, to be honest. I have a different desire, one it's beyond, well, I don't want to say it's beyond you, but it's not your path. It's different, and differences are good. I admire what you've done, and if I was in a different state of mind or different state of being, I would accept that offer graciously, because don't get me wrong, money, women, the ability to go anywhere and do anything, that is, I mean, what more could a 14-year-old ask for? I just got to give him the nod of like, however, my path is, it took a dark turn, and so I'm on a darker path than that. Now, I would just like to know, honesty between us. I've given you I'm on a darker path, brooding self. What's the plan?
These houses squabble and scrape for little power, when if they were united we could turn against the Duskbanes themselves. Rule Lukil.
Look, you had me at petty noble squabbles.
Instead, they fight and bicker back and forth. Money, power, blood. It runs the streets and makes one weep. How many mothers lose their children to a back alley squabble? How many fathers must bury their sons? And yet, it all could go away. They could all be marching in one harmonious song. You see, and he gives a faint smile, I prefer to solve problems with music. One wrong note, and you learn how quickly a crowd turns on a performer.
You know, I think you and my mentor would have really liked each other. You guys mesh that different, but very similar. And yeah, I see a little bit of him inside of you in that regard. You want the best for the people. Albeit you want it for, no offense, but nefarious reasons. Kind of. I think you give that nefarious aura, but really, deep down, you really do care about the people.
Sybil, my dear, I have gotten everything that I desire from today's conversation. Should you desire to see the preamble show, your ticket is here upon your table. And of course, a spare ticket for your... And he looks towards you. +1. You have all the conviction of a badly struck drum. Loud, predictable, and quickly forgotten. However, it is tragic the roles you would make. The hot-headed fool who becomes the tragic hero. It's delightful, really. And then he turns and starts walking out of the room. He, pushes the doors open, and loud and theatrical, he shouts out, "Ladies and gentlemen, our brave little Storm has entered. Applaud his courage, for he will make a splendid warning for any who mistake noise for revolution." And you hear the gathering hall of the Ember Hall, so all the secretaries and the people therein doing business, begin to laugh at his jest. He turns and smiles sharply at you.
I smile back and go, for one who desires the love of the masses and to hear applause at a command instead of actually earned applause, I commend such grand performances from such a weak-willed performer.
Oh, Ignis, darling, stand where all can see you and tell us your greatest sin. Make it short. Confession is the sort of art a city needs tonight. And then he turns and leaves.
I'm going to kill that man.
Sybil looks
I say it to the thing inside of me. I go, we are going to kill that man. And I want you to make it long and painful. And I never want his suffering to end. I want him to sing in suffering forever.
Silence.
I look at Sybil, I go, we're not going to this show.
I wasn't planning on it. Of course, I've seen his plans. He doesn't realize the trouble that he's in, though.
Well, would you care to enlighten me on this? Because I feel as though I did not do well in that battle of words.
Oh, you did fine, darling. And she, pinches your chin. Or your cheek. Saradin is foolhardy and believes in his own glamour, so to speak. He is his biggest fangirl.
I could see that much. The amount that he requires everyone else to applaud him for mediocre performances. He's not even that maniacally, devilishly evil that he comes up with good monologues.
Yet it is interesting how much money is seeming to flow behind someone so inept.
well, whether my father or whomever in my family decided to bankroll him, willingly or unwillingly, is ultimately moot. I did find out it was my family who was involved in that.
Oh. House Caldris?
No. I tapped the signet ring so she can see it.
House Zedrid?
Yeah. I'm a little estranged from him at the moment just because, well, I did join the Justicars, but you could almost say that I'm like in between multiple houses.
Well, Ignis, darling. We won't go to the show, but we will keep watch to see those who come and those who go from it. See how they behave.
Well, the resident mage in my group decided to let me know that this is definitely a mass control thing. Now, again...
Predictable, yes, but again, we want to see who's pulling the real strings.
That's the concern is... if it was one of the houses, like... not your house, but let's say it was my house, or even one of the other houses who decided to pull the strings and then bewitch the masses of people, that poses a bigger problem for everyone involved, because then a singular entity has the entire will of the people behind them. Though it's through subjugation, it's still the fact that they've been beguiled. Now there's no resistance. It completely destroys any kind of balance of power between any of the houses. Even the king and queen, if they were to be the ones who are behind it, they could pull it, and then all of their nobles, and with all of our bickering and everything that happens amongst the houses, and headache that we cause them, they could also just be the ones to just be like, we're done with that system now. This is too much of a risk, even to see who's pulling the string. The fact that so many have already been beguiled, this is dangerous. Dangerous for you. Dangerous for you.
I can take care of myself, dear. I did not earn the title of Archmage for nothing. And
I reach out and put my hand on her shoulder. I go, look, I know that you're powerful. I know that you're amazing and wonderful in every capacity, but still, it's something that we should be concerned about. No one should have that kind of power over the masses, the people.
I am concerned, hence why you and I will be watching from the outskirts tonight and seeing what happens to those who are invited to the preamble show.
Okay. Do you know any other of his machinations? Something that we could use, like something that we know the direction that this is going beyond just the initial, I want the people to love me. Please applaud for my jokes and my playing of the fiddle.
Oh, stop. That's spot on, but you're cheeky. No, darling. Sincerely. My thoughts. This is my thought. I think he wants to test it on the common folk, with the grand opening being the magnum opus. At the grand opening, many of the noble house folk will be there in attendance, as it is supposedly the great revival of our cultural age here in Lucia. I think that what is his main focus. I think tonight is test, and I would like to see what that test produces. That way we can know for when the grand opening comes, not only will the noble houses be there, but several of, as you say, the masses. And if they are controlled, then perhaps those that are there as part of the riffraff will be told to kill the nobles. Or we don't know. We have no idea. If it turns them violent, or if it turns them stranger. And I want to see.
Okay. I have to do something risky, and after I'm done here. But is there anything that you can think of that we could do to stop it in case it needs to be stopped?
Well, I have been crafting, having a mutual friend of ours craft, these small silver whistles that can temporarily block this charming effect. Only once, which is why they're kind of rare. I've only managed to craft 2 of them so far.
Oh, you mean... Okay, I didn't know you knew him. It is so wonderful to see how well we mesh together. Even when we don't know each other's, associates and plans, we mesh so well together.
I speak of Longtail. And she, points across the hall, and you see, in a workshop, Morthos, sweating and, working on, crafting magic items.
He said you charmed him. I said that you're just charming.
Well, let's just say I had to be sure that member of his inclination wasn't a spy.
I give her the eyes. I'm like, after this is done, you need to release him.
He is released. He's your friend. I'd never charm or control one of your friends, dear.
Okay, well, I trust you on that. So what about your evil machinations?
Oh,
those sounds in the basement were... I've heard those before, and they are not pleasant sounds.
well, darling, we have to learn from our enemies, don't we?
Hey, you have my support on that. The more you can know about those, and potentially how to deal with them, the better.
All right, we are going to cut back over to Crier and Bramblefoot.
Oh. Indubitably.
Right. Crier, Bramblefoot,
Present. Hold on.
you are good.
Hey,
Yeah, present.
You are good.
Kind of have a second.
As you are heading back towards the Machy Inn after letting the message out, you're passing through different nooks and crannies trying to be avoided, and then you hear psst, and you see a cloaked individual underneath a filthy awning. It is the listener. And emotions for you both to come over.
Yeah, I definitely go walk over to him.
have no reason not to follow.
All right. The listener leans in and produces 3 like pieces of paper that he like slides over to Crier.
Uh-huh.
And then he pulls out this small silver whistle, almost an exact copy of the one that you used the previous night.
Aha, okay. Yep, there's a look of sort of knowing determination on my face, as if to say, like, I get where this is going.
He tells you, Crier, I need you to take these 3 messages, and I need you to perform them almost like you heard the night before. Do you know Saradin's cadence?
There's kind of a nod of yeah, I can copy that.
All right. This first scrap of paper, I need you to speak this in the Vale Market. This second scrap of paper, I need you to whisper at the edge of the tavern. And this third scrap of paper, I need you to whisper this over the holy temples and the Sanctum of Dawn.
I nod in understanding and take the messages.
Okay. I am sending those to you specifically.
Gotcha.
Oop. Okay, those should be sent.
Got it.
I figured I would meet you here rather than at the inn, because that's one of the locations that I want you to whisper. Remember,
Right.
tuning fork.
Fire repeats tuning fork.
Love it. He turns to you, Bramblefoot, and says, "Thank you for helping my boy."
Emergency is an emergency. I'm happy to help.
All right. Where would the two of you like to go first?
Well, it looks like we're gonna need to go to the market, so I can do this first message.
All right. Make a stealth check as the both of you move stealthily through the city.
Nat 20.
Beautiful.
18 on the die.
Beautiful. Both of you make it quietly to the market. No issues. Crier, you manage to scramble up onto like an outcropping of a building.
And then he will, he's gonna, in his best mimicked cadence, speak the line. Let's see, hold on. Intended mood, quiet gratitude. Okay. And he'll say, when the market hushes, the listener steadies our hands. Keep him in mind.
All right.
And then a little friendly laugh at the end.
All right. Bramblefoot. Make an Arcana check.
And do. Arcana. 11.
Whoever this listener is, he's knowledgeable enough in the arcane to do countermeasures that seem to almost counter what you felt in the theater.
Okay.
Like, you feel as Crier finishes the line, there's this pulse that goes out from him almost 30 feet out. And it seems like everybody who heard it, even though they don't like turn and like acknowledge him, there's like something that settles over the crowd.
Okay. Wonderful. So it seems like everybody's kind of coming down from that charm that the...
It
Rose
seems
Lake.
like those who were already charmed seem to be relaxing. You see several of those people who have like pamphlets in their hand, like drop them.
Ooh, they dropped the pamphlet.
Yeah, several people. Not everybody, but several.
Yeah. Arjun's
I would
gonna do-
definitely attempt to collect one of
Meaning
those
of
as safely as I can. I'm actually going to use a unseen servant to pick it up and drop it into my bag.
All right. So you like scramble down from the outcropping together. And...
Oh, I just need to cast unseen servant to let him take care of that.
Okay. Well, he grabs it.
Yeah. And Crier's gonna go around and pick up all the rest of the pamphlets and throw them out.
All right. Crier, as you pick up one of the pamphlets,
Uh-huh.
you feel that silver whistle like burn, activate, and dissipate.
Oh God. All right. That's terrifying.
When Bramblefoot sees him handling the pamphlets with his bare hands,
I
Don't
mean, he
touch
stops.
him.
He stops on the first one. Like,
right. As soon as he saw that he did that, though, right, he slapped him. Don't do that. Don't touch him.
Just kind of look like surprised. Just, I kind of motion to like, we need to take one. Like, we need to put one in a bag.
I gesture to where an invisible blob of force is carrying one and dropping it into my bag.
There seems to be, like, floating on the air, just bobbing up and down, one of the pamphlets that slowly, carefully cinches itself into the back of the pack of Bramblefoot.
Then I'm gonna have the invisible spirit start picking up more of them and dropping a couple in a bag for what's his name? Sorry, Crier. There we go, Crier. And the rest I'm gonna have him drop into a fire.
All right. Where do you go next?
Well, I show the second message to Bramblefoot and show him that we need to go to the tavern. So I think that's where Crowler's heading.
All right. The both of you begin heading towards...
Well, before we head off, do we have to do these in order? Because we're going to end at the tavern. We might want to do that one last.
That's fair, yeah. So then we'd have to find the temple.
All right. So you two turn and begin heading towards the noble quarter. And that's when you bump into... Ignis!
Hey!
Ah, Ignis! Did you get shaken down too?
Oh, you had a ne'er-do-well minstrel try to impede upon your lovely last two?
You had a single person you had to deal with?
Yeah, the maestro.
Oh. Well, I thought, we had a lot of people mess with us, but none of them were the maestros, so...
Oh, okay. You mean one of his lackeys? Yeah. No, I bolted on him.
That's what we did too. Better safe than sorry.
The better part of valor is, prudence.
I'm not quite sure that's how that goes, but...
Look, I'm the one who said it. It's perfectly okay.
All right, you know what? Granted.
So,
Crier stands in between you both while you're chatting, just waving the second message, just like, hello?
I look at Crier, I go, oh, by the way, I ran into the maestro. That was a lovely exchange that we had.
If you surprise the look.
Yeah, the big evil guy who's making the theater had to have a conversation with him, and I thought I was vain, but whew, that was impressive. Do not leave him alone with Amir. Yeah, do not leave him alone with Amir.
Actually, I have an idea. What if, and hear me out on this, we left him alone with a mirror?
Then you're cleaning up after him.
No, I just was planning on locking him in the room with it. And
and then you're
it.
Oh. So what are you guys doing now?
Impersonating the maestro.
Oh, okay. I like that idea. So what does that mean, though?
Well, the listener had messages for Crier to deliver, and so we're doing that.
Oh, okay. Well, where are you guys going now?
Temple. You probably shouldn't come to the temple.
Why shouldn't I go to the temple?
Because of your whole deal with the lady where she said you're never allowed back here?
Right. You are absolutely correct. I definitely should not go to the temple with you. So how do you guys plan on getting into the temple?
Well, I gestured to Crier.
Crier makes a little sneaky gesture, like he's creeping.
Ah, okay. Well, in that case, maybe I should go with you and you guys should follow me.
You know what? I think I'll meet... I'm not going by myself. Oh, screw it. Alright.
All right, Ignis, you turn back into
I
the...
lead them to like a back hidden entrance or whatever of the temple.
Gotcha. Go ahead and make stealth checks. I'll say with advantage, because Crier with the nat 20 beforehand. We can ride that momentum.
That is
a nat 20.
Beautiful.
21 for Crier.
21 for Crier, nat 20 for Bramblefoot. Ignis?
17 for me.
Wonderful. A 17.
I rolled low.
That's fine because of the nat 20. All of you managed to make it into the temple district unseen, undisturbed. You managed to make it to a backside of the temple. You are like ushering for Crier to like go in, but Crier, you see a better perch to deliver this message on like one of the outcroppings, not on the tip top of the cathedral itself, but on one of the outcroppings of the temple.
Okay,
And
then that's what.
This is a perfect place to climb to. So you can go ahead and make an athletics check.
14 altogether.
14 altogether. You are not making it up there as quickly as you would like, but you do manage to make it safely and unseen. You make it over to the outcropping.
Okay. Yeah, so I will turn back towards the temple area, and I will give a little hold out the paper and read from it. A quiet promise. The listener listens where gods cannot. With his watch.
All right. Again, the line was, a quiet promise, the listener listens where gods cannot keep faith with his watch.
Listener listens where gods cannot.
And then you feel that pulse emanate out.
Same thing, people seem like they're kind of waking up from the whatever.
These people in the temple district don't seem to be like under anything. It seems like they haven't handed out pamphlets up here in the temple district. They've hit the other sections of the noble district, but not the temple.
I gotcha.
But you do see like this essence just settle over everyone, almost like a protective cover.
I will make my way back down into Ignis and Bramblefoot from there.
All right. Easily enough. Back the way you came.
Whenever he gets back down, I go, well, gentlemen, if you want to wait for me real quick, I have to pop in for just a moment.
Terrible idea. Feel free.
I look for the window for the Praetor's room. Is it openable?
Yes.
I use my stealth to also go open the window to crawl in.
All right.
When I enter, is there anyone in it?
It was Scribe, Reginald, Praetor, Victor.
No. That the Praetor's the lead person, right?
Yeah.
Victor's the.
Well, you mean the High Prelate, right?
That's what I meant. The Prelude, not the. My bad.
Okay, so
I thought I had the right word.
Yes, yes. The High Prelate Malus.
Yes.
You okay. Big difference. Her chambers is not on like any of the outer rims where you could gain access to that. You'd have to go through the temple.
Okay, I will try to use one of the passages that like the Inquisitors and stuff like that use in order to get in to try and sneak in to see her.
Okay. Yeah. You open one of the secret passages and come through, and one of the paladins who guards the secret entrance greets you. He goes, "Ignis, you're not supposed to be here. What are you doing?"
You didn't see me. I have to go see the high praetor.
High Prelate Malus.
High prelate Malus. I have to go see her. This is important. I know I'm not supposed to be here. You didn't see me.
Ignis, I could get into a lot of trouble for allowing you back into the... Just make sure you're not caught.
I can make sure... Look, you didn't see me, and I cast invisibility on myself again and go.
I love that. I love that. You just disappear and he goes, what? Oh, what?
You didn't see me as I'm running.
All right. As you disappear into the tunnels and secret passageways of the Sanctum of Dawn, Bramblefoot, Crier, what are you guys doing?
Staying out of trouble, staying out of sight.
Yeah. If we're waiting on him, then Crier's just gonna be, literally kicking rocks around waiting.
Love that. Ignis, make another stealth check with your invisibility bonus, of course.
Do I get the advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's a natural 20.
I love that. So you make it...
We're all getting 20s on stealth tonight, boys.
Yeah, sneaky boys.
All three of us have gotten one.
Sneaky, stealthy boys. This is how it's doing. No, you make it into High Prelate's chambers without being detected.
Is she in the chambers?
She is in the chambers. She is out of her armor in kind of regal ceremonial robes. She is on one of those like lounge benches, almost like, the half couch thing. And she's got a book in hand that she's reading.
So I do the whole like kneel thing with like, hand on the ground, head down, and I drop stealth and I go, "Hi, Prelate, I have information that I need to give you."
The book slams shut. I thought I told you were not allowed back here.
No one's seen me. There's big information that you need to know. It's a threat to the...
Quickly.
Okay, so the theater being created is a magically enhanced... It's designed to magically enhance spells of beguiling and control over the populations. I have a high degree of certainty that what's going to happen is either one of two things. Either one, they're going to use it to control the people to then stage an uprising against the nobility, or they're going to use it to try and control the nobility. I figured it was such a massive threat that you should know.
Thank you for bringing this to our attention, Ignis. This does not ease your banishment.
I understand, but like I said before, my loyalty is still to you all. I just can't operate in the same way anymore, and I apologize for that. I will leave now.
Ignis, never bring that dark shadow in my presence again.
I'd look at her and go, "Please be safe." It's what Justicar would have wanted.
He would be appalled at what you've become.
I know.
And then you leave.
I leave.
You invisible. I'm gonna say with the nat 20 stealth, you make it back out.
Okay. Whenever I pass by the guard, the paladin guard in the secret path,
Yeah.
I toss him a silver.
Much obliged, Ignis.
What are you talking about? You found that. I was never here.
Right. And then you meet up with the crew.
Yep.
Off.
All right, guys.
Let's get out of here.
All right. Well, that's my whole shtick up here in the main city down. Is there anything you guys need?
Tavern.
The third message. So we need to go to the tavern.
All right. Well, I don't recommend the bridge that I came across.
Right. Good point.
I might have left a small bag of problems on that bridge.
Yeah, better than bringing them with you.
And we might have made a slight tactical error with the bandits this morning.
You didn't perform rites on them?
I had a lot of things on my mind, okay? The rights weren't on them.
Well, I'm not blaming you. I was just asking.
No, I didn't do
Was
the
it
rights.
bad?
I just figured if they didn't have heads, they wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, well, that's true as long as the heads don't start doing things and the bodies don't start doing separate things, in which case you've doubled your problems. So, reasonable assumption, but, yeah, we've all made that mistake. You know, if you take Hydra heads and you stick them all together in a room, and they're fresh enough, you end up with something that is not a Hydra, but is probably worse.
Yeah, smelly room.
Well, yeah, no, but you know, as a wizard, you get used to smelly rooms.
Walking and talking.
Yep.
100%, yeah.
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, we are definitely not going to be around the city whenever the performances go off. Well, at least not close to the performances.
I'd
Sybil made
argue.
a offer.
Oh, great. So she's going to be there too.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's why I went to go talk and find out information. We didn't know what was going on.
So you and she are going to be in a place together at the same time, and you expect me to be there as well.
What, you can't be happy for your young friend?
Well, you know, I absolutely hear what you're saying, but I do want you to understand that no, I cannot. I'm sorry.
Crier, it looked like you had a couple of things you were trying to say.
Crier is just looking confused at just some of the conversation that you guys are having. Like we all make these mistakes. Meanwhile, Crier's like, in his head, he's just like, I have never done any of this. I've stolen coins and done and stolen plans and items, but I have never cut someone's head off.
It's just a typical Tuesday.
His crowd at the moment.
Never cut a head off? But that's not normal. That's not normal.
He's never really held a weapon. He's never really been given a sword. He's just kind of.
Yeah, I didn't even see what weapon you used out in the field.
Oh, I took a crowbar out of my pack and I hooked his foot as I was running past him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't see that. All I saw was the guy drop.
Did you see the? Oh my god.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, no, Crier is just having an existential crisis on the way to the tavern.
Yes, two characters of yours. I've given them both existential crises. We're doing good.
We're doing good.
As me and Bramblefoot are like, just, normal walk and talk thing, do we notice that Cryer's just like, what are you
Appalled?
guys talking about?
Yeah. There is this like shocked, like a gape maw. Like the beak is
No,
kind of agape.
I've got to tell you, the thing I always don't like about dealing with the heads of things is the fact that they always leak. It's messy and it's a pain to deal with.
Accentuate them first.
Well, I tried that. I actually desiccated a head once, and I still ended up with embalming fluid all inside my bag.
I just look at Cryer. You look unwell. Are you okay? Do we need to get you a healer?
Just kind of raises his hands in the no motion. Just like, no, just you keep walking. I ain't never seen people like you in my city before.
Talking about, cutting heads off, and then also, do you need a healer?
So good. You guys make it back to the tavern after some time.
Excellent. All right. So I have to go to the edge of the tavern. I have to speak. Actually, I'm gonna. The instructions require sort of a drunken roll of the vowels. So Cryer's gonna listen to some of the people who are aided to kind of get a feel of what that's like.
You hear several of the tavern folk. I'm definitely betting on the fights in the coming nights. We're gonna have such a grand time at the Black Sun Festival.
Cryer goes to the edge of the bar, or edge of the tavern, and pulls out the little sheet of paper, and in his best drunken mimic, he goes, "Raise your cup. A listener walks among our row. That is, shadows keep us fed."
Yes, I love it. Pulse goes out. You feel this energy settle. And you see several of the, working folk who had managed to, grab a ticket from the people who, came by in the wagons earlier. You see them just kind of yeah, I'd rather stay and watch the fights than go to the show, and they kind of toss their tickets into the fire.
It's a little
Match hand. I want one.
fist of victory.
All right, yep. You match hand one out.
Excellent. I kind of give a look to the others, like, let's go.
All right, where are we going?
Cryer points to the bag that we've been putting the flyers that we've been keeping. It kind of gives should we do something, like a little shrug of maybe these kind of take them to somebody. This
I'm
is
going to be. I just need to. I need to visit my room for a bit.
Cryer looks oddly disgusted for a second before he realizes what you mean.
Love that.
Well then, Cryer, what do we need to do now? What's our next mission?
He kind of looks at you very just very flatly. And he just shakes his head. Nah, nothing. And he just walks out. He goes sits outside.
You are are enjoying the night sounds from the outskirts of the city. The dull conversation still there in the Machy Inn, the stars overhead.
How's
Graham-
the moon?
The two moons are out. They're not full, but both are present, which is rare.
That's what Friar will be basking in.
There is one thing I'd like to go ask the front gate guards, because we're really close to those.
Yeah.
If the priest got to the bodies in time out in the fields and whatnot.
One of the guards is like taking off his helmet and putting it under his the crook of his arm, looks towards you and says, "Yeah, no thanks to you. Priest managed to get there, but old Ted, he got stabbed. One of the freaking bodies was moving around in that wagon."
Do you know who you're talking to?
Do you?
I look at my signet ring and I go, well, I think I'm talking to Guard Joe?
Guard Joe?
Yeah, Joe Schmo.
Joe
As
Schmo.
in,
Wow.
you know what I'm saying.
Wow, dude. Wow, dude. Great. You make a mess and you leave us to clean it up. Real
I'm sorry.
swell.
Who's the one who killed the bandits, rescued the young girl, rescued the farmers? Was that Guard Joe, or was that Ignis?
Who would have brought their attention to Lukiel? Oh, was it Ignis?
Okay, so we leave the bandits out in the wilderness, who then accost all the caravans and trade and everything. So then less alcohol.
Yeah,
More
it's
angry
not
people.
Our problem.
See, it's
You
guards
made
like
it our
you.
problem, and then
It's
you
guards
didn't help.
like you. I did help. I did half the work.
Yeah, half of it. Leaving more
I'm sorry.
mess.
How old are you, sir?
Look,
A 14-year-old was able to do half the work with his associates. Meanwhile, the guards did what?
look.
They cleaned up the dead, who didn't even have heads. They didn't even have heads. You dealt with half of a problem.
Look,
So you didn't
I'm
even
not
do
gonna
half
have
of the
you
work.
besmirching the Opaline Ward that way, okay? All right, especially me.
Oh,
You're not gonna be. You're not
it's
gonna
not
be
the
doing
Opaline
that.
Ward. The captain is a wonderful man. Great man. You, on the other hand,
What?
we have a problem.
Do you even know who you're talking to, boy?
Joe Schmo. That's
You're
who I'm talking to.
Sergeant Ivor Grims is who you're talking to. Show some respect.
Yeah. Captain Igor, is that right?
Sergeant Ivor Grims. Get it right, or you'll be in the
Oh.
stocks.
You're going to put a noble in the stocks? That's impressive.
I'd like to see that 14-year-old stop me.
The moment he says that, I lean in and I just full menacing. Do you really? And I would like to do an intimidation if possible.
Okay, make an intimidation check.
Oh no! Oh my goodness. 23.
All right. You lean in and you say,
Hit him with my best menacing glare.
Yeah. He leans in and he puts an arm around your shoulders. I mean, it envelops you. And he goes, "You see this?" And in between two of his fingers, he holds a glittery hour piece. Like, you've seen hour before, but I mean, this one is pristine. It's glittering. He flicks it between his fingers, Jack Sparrow style. You don't want to know what I could do with this.
Okay. Impressive. Not only can you talk smack, but you can back it up. I like it. Drinks on me.
That's what I'm talking about.
I stick my hand out for a handshake.
Cautiously puts his coin away, sticks out his hand.
I like a man who's willing to stand up to nobility and has the oomph to really back it up. That is a rare man. Let us go get you some drinks. But the girl and the farmers were okay, correct?
Yeah, they were fine.
That's what I like to hear. I didn't think that, I'll be honest, I thought if I removed the heads from the bodies that they were going to stay down. That's my bad. When I heard about the problem that they would still come back, I was worried about the girl.
Did Justin Carr really teach you nothing?
Look, he taught me a lot, but my main focus was on swordplay, and if I didn't do a lot of the reading that I was supposed to. I was mostly focused on the laws of what we did read. Well, we hadn't gotten around to the rift beasts and things like that. That was, I was still a little green on that.
Well, you say drinks are on you, so I'll follow you.
Into the Machy Tavern we go.
All right, we go to the Machy Inn. Bramblefoot, as you enter your room, you hear, "Hey, you guys just gonna leave me hanging over here in the hearth? Like, is that just what we're doing with me?"
For the time being, yes, we have other plans, rest assured. But believe it or not, we're dealing with a guy who's attempting to mind control a city. So a new body is on the list. It's just not first on the list, I'm afraid.
Aww. At the very least, you could take me with you. Come on, I want to see the city.
We'll put that as a maybe, but look on the bright side, you're not buried in the ground anymore, so at least it's more exciting than that, right?
Yeah, but if I have one more barmaid come in and heat up tea above my head, I'm gonna be pissed.
You're missing an opportunity, right? What you need to do is pick one of them. Just one. And anytime she comes in, yell at her. Have a little fun with it.
All right, it'll be fun. All right.
Right. And then every so often throw out a rhetorical question when somebody's not paying attention. See how many of them you can get to respond, and then look around and try and figure out who's talking. You gotta find joy in the life that you have. Believe me, I spent almost 40 years of my life at Strixhaven. God knows you need to know how to find your own entertainment.
Oh boy.
Anyway.
Yeah. And what do you get up to in the room?
Mage hand involved, of course. I'm pulling out a ticket and a flyer, and I am arcanically dissecting them. I want to know how they work, why they work, what they do, all of it.
There's not a simple explanation. Make a Arcana check. And so let's see how much of the explanation you get.
That is a nat 20, sir.
I love that.
27.
I love that. Okay. The paper itself is fine. The ink that the lettering is printed on is not fine. That is highly potent psychoactive magic. That is an amplification in of itself, so that the people who interact with it become the host for a preemptive psychic blast. If more of them are gathered, more damage.
I'm going to use prestidigitation to try and see if I can affect the ink to change the effects slightly. Maybe
Okay.
increase or decrease its radius or mute its effects. Basically just seeing if I can affect the ink to change something using magic.
Okay. Prestidigitation will make the ink malleable. You will need another spell to imbue within it that you want a desired effect.
Gotcha. All right, for right now, I'm just going to use Minor Illusion.
All right.
To make the page appear blank. That's what I'm trying to imbue into the ink.
Okay, so whoever holds this parchment, when they look upon it first, they're gonna see like ink and stuff on it, but as soon as they grab it, it becomes blank.
Right?
All right. It is so with your nat 20 Arcana.
Yeah, all right. I am going to call in a maid. I'm going to call in a maid.
Yes, can I help you?
Sorry to bother you, but could I get you to take a look at this sheet of paper and tell me if you notice anything about it? I think there's something odd with it and I just can't figure it out. It might just be my eyes. I am old.
Oh, is that one of the pamphlets for the show upcoming? Oh, here.
Not sure.
Let me see. Why, it's the darndest thing. I could have sworn I saw you looking at. Oh, it's not but a blank sheet of paper.
I knew it. Somebody's pulling a prank on me. That's not just all in my head. Thank you for assisting me with that, ma'am. And as she walks out, I want to try and eyeball her as best as I can and see if I can figure out how this affected her. Is she now under the effect of the sheet of paper, but only so that all of the flyers are now going to appear blank? Is it only this example of the flyer that will work for? Permanent, temporary, anything like that?
Right. Make an insight check.
I've been rolling so good all night, every roll is getting more and more nervous. Alright, insight. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. 14. Not bad, but mid.
Yeah. You can't tell, like, you don't have her perspective. So you don't know whether it is just that sheet or not. You can't tell. What you can tell is that she's clearly affected. She is not moving around mindlessly, autopiloted, part of a hive mind, all holding on to the pamphlet, she like was able to set it back on your desk and then walk away.
About how this works. Just one quick question about it.
Mm-hmm.
The pamphlets work by forming a sort of resonant hive where each person exposed to the magic increases the potency for the next person exposed to it, basically raising the DC of the save and the radius of the effect with each infected person, right?
Yes.
That gives me an idea. Alright. Does the ticket have anything unique about it?
The ticket has very similar enchantment in its ink, similar to the pamphlet. Ticket,
Finally,
less so like making the difference between them, because nat 20 Arcana. The difference between the pamphlet and the tickets themselves. The tickets, there is a compelled command of attendance within it.
I'm going to grab one last thing. I'm going to grab a piece of resonant crystal from my backpack that I got from Gemma.
Yeah.
Gemma, no.
Gilla Gemma.
Gilla.
Yeah, Gilla Gemma. Yeah, before she died. Yep.
And I want to take it and move it over the paper to see if I can get it to react to the spell on the paper, both the paper and the ticket.
Yes, the resonance crystal does respond to both spells.
Excellent. Then I have an idea. And yeah, no, that's pretty good. I'm good to go. I want to say goodbye to the head in the fireplace. Head back out to the main room.
All right. You said bye to Ed, and you head back out.
Keep your head up, Ed.
I see what you did there.
Join back up with the group. Wave at him.
All right. Ignis comes back, and you see Crier on the porch of the inn. Crier, you see Ignis walking back with a +1. This kind of big sergeant individual. And as soon as you see his face, you go, uh-oh, because that is a person that the listener told you to never interact with, as this is one of the most corrupt guards in the entire city.
Oh, yeah, so I'm just gonna, like, raise my eyebrows in Ignis's direction, and I'm not even touching that. I'm gonna stay out there just minding my business.
Love that.
Do exactly what I was told.
Love that.
Do I see Crier raise his eyebrow at me?
Yeah.
That whenever we walk past, I just kind of gesture of like, with my hand of like, eh.
You just get a head tilt of, okay, yeah, sure, that's a choice.
The both of them walk into the tavern. As soon as the minstrels and performers see the sergeant with you, Ignis, they change songs.
I'm going to set to work again. Odd jobs, chilling drinks, the usual.
Alright.
The moment I see Bramblefoot starting to do odd jobs, I look at him and I go, Bramblefoot, we need some drinks.
Ace, I'd suggest ordering from the counter.
Well, why would I order from the counter when I have a perfectly good friend who will get me the drinks?
Absolutely. This friend will perfectly happily get you a drink for a quart.
All right, I can give you a quart for a drink.
That's what I was expecting. Thank you, sir.
I normally only reserve that for the barmaids, but you have a pretty beard, I guess.
And you have an ugly face. Back in a minute.
All right.
I make my way over to the counter, and when I get up there, I'm like, that table needs drinks? Put it on the kids' tab.
Can do. And the barmaid quickly rushes out several drinks.
I do look at the sergeant. I go, so Sergeant, I gotta know. Not many guards have such a wonderful command over coin.
Oh, this little trick? And he like does his little coin flips through his fingers.
Yeah, I mean that, and the fact that like you have a. I look around and go, you have a lot of money there, just that you casually throw around. That's that is not a common. I look around. It's not common.
Oh, this is my special coin. Mine.
Hey, I understand. We all have our thing. I get it. But like, as a guard, you don't really make a whole lot of great money, do you?
I don't disclose every job that I make.
Look, I'm not trying to pry into your business like that. I'm interested because, you know, well, like let's be 100% honest. Like, you're an interesting individual. You have the ability to have a backbone. That's, you know, some drinks amongst potential friends. I'd like to know what's your deal?
What's my deal? I'm just a sergeant of the guard, boy. I do what I can to clean up the messes, and when I can, I take a little on the side.
I just got a nod and I go, yes, and I am a 14-year-old son of a noble who, you know,
Abandoned noble. And he drinks.
That is harsh.
Come on, everyone in the upper gardens know. You were sold to the House Caldris because of your father being an ass.
No, that is not how that story happened.
No,
My father says.
Son of the Zedrin.
My father says that. Probably, more than likely, he came up with that. No, Justicar actually he seen how my family was and decided I was going to be his apprentice.
And look what that brought him.
Well, that is mean and rude, sir.
He takes another swig.
Look, I'm just trying to look. We both know how my family is. I'm just trying to, you know, needle the old man a little bit and stick my nose into some places my nose probably shouldn't be in. And I don't want to get chopped off. I want to be able to do it in a annoying yet, you know, playful manner. Yeah, nothing too serious, nothing too, you know, not getting myself into some craziness. And, you know, a guard who knows how to earn some extra coin like that is a guard who would know how to needle nobility in just the right way.
Look, I tell you what. The next time that I'm called on to active patrol and not answering an emergency caused by someone, then yeah, I'll stop by, pick you up, bring you along.
I give him a
show you
little
the ropes.
fist bump to the shoulder. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. Just enough to cause the old man a little bit of headache, a little bit of grief. Not enough to cause anybody else a headache and a grief.
He looks at the spot you punched for a second, then looks up at you. Just goes, "Oh yeah, we'll give your old man some trouble, all right."
That's what I'm talking about.
He reaches across the table, picks up your tankard, downs your drink, slams the tankard down, stands up. "Thanks for the booze, kid." Starts
Hey.
walking outside. As he does, the band strike up and play the same song that they played as he entered. It is very clearly a taunting of the guard.
That guy's a dick.
You say that out loud.
I say it loud. I say it loud.
Yep, and one of the minstrels leans down and yep, nod, yep.
Whew. I'm glad I got out of that situation with my head still intact.
I do not know how you keep managing to survive, but that's almost impressive. If it wasn't so bloody infuriating.
What are you talking about, Bramblefoot? It's because I'm an adorable kid.
When I was an adorable kid, I was literally 4 times as adorable as you, because I was smaller and cuter. And my family got eaten by rift beasts.
Well, I mean, look, you might have been an adorable kid, and they might have gotten eaten by rift beasts. But that doesn't change the fact that I'm adorable and people love me.
I don't think love is the feeling most people feel when they look at you.
Well, I mean, we don't accept those kinds of emotions around here.
I will bury you in salt.
Oh.
Also, quick question: are we going to be doing anything about Ed? We need to. There's something we need to do about that. Oh,
I did kind of forget about Ed.
I completely forgot. 100% walked into my room. He spoke up, almost gave me a heart attack. Straight up. We probably should do something about that.
Well, do you have any armor laying about?
No, I'm thinking about that dwarf smith we helped out.
Do you think he has any armor laying about?
I mean, he's a dwarven smith. If he doesn't have armor laying around, he's broke.
Well, look, we met him on the bridge. I don't know what his forge looks like. I don't know if he's a wealthy blacksmith or a poor blacksmith.
Oh, right. Here's your share. I dropped a bar and a quarter on the table. Subtly. Very, very subtly.
I take him like, now he's not the only one with a gold coin.
Oh yeah, your are definitely not as shiny.
That's okay. I don't need to shine my R. I don't need to make it my precious.
Lol. Crier.
Yeah.
We're gonna cut back to you.
Excellent.
As the sergeant leaves, You feel more at ease. Because he went in with your friend, he left by himself, and he's gone. Like, he's leaving, he's not looking around, he's just leaving.
Yeah.
You feel more at ease. You go to kind of like put a hand on your chest just to like bask in like the moons and everything, but your hand, it hits something solid.
Okay. Something solid on me, or just in the air that seems invisible?
On you.
Okay.
Like under your shirt.
Okay. I'm assuming this is not something I'm used to feeling.
No, it's not.
I open up my my cloak to see what I'm hitting with my hand.
Looking down, you see this almost crystalline carapace that is starting to form on your chest.
Okay.
It's
Interesting.
shard-like glass patterns bloom and ripple.
Okay. No pain or anything when I touch it?
Not at first.
Okay.
If you touch it bare, like reach under your cloak and touch it bare, that might be different.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach under and I'm gonna just give it a gentle rub with the hand to see what's going on.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. That is my worst stat, I'm pretty sure. No, it's not. All right, we've got. You said a saving throw?
Yes.
That is going to be a 14.
14. You collapse from the pain as it feels like you have touched the hilt of something that pierces your very soul.
Ah. All right, I am unconscious.
And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh my god.
Bum, bum, bum.
That is devious.
Dire.
I can save you.
All right.
Part of the plan.
It's all part of the plan, right? It's all part of the plan. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again so much for tuning in to number 1, Six Sword Saga, this big episode. It means the world to me that you've stuck around during all the breaks, all the ad breaks, everything like that. Those who are watching on YouTube, thank you so much for sticking with the series as long as you have, with all the audio quirks that happen in some episodes that don't happen in others. It just, thank you for sticking out. It means the world that you actually care about the story and are paying attention. So, with that in mind, I'm going to ask my 3 questions. Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and say it in the comments. What was good? What was bad? What needs improvement? Ignis, let's go with you first.
Well, let's see. The good, everything seemed to transition and be smooth. There was a lot of planned things that happened, and we dealt with a lot of those in ways that I'm sure amazed and baffled you.
Yes. Yes, very much so. but also some things you guys just played right into my hand, and so I was like really happy with that. So
Yes.
I was kind of nervous when we split up the party, and that was like the first thing you pointed out. The way you pointed it out was terrifying.
yeah,
I was like,
so we're splitting the party? Okay.
I was like, let's have a shopping day, and you're like, oh, you split the party. Dun dun dun.
Okay.
It was awesome.
Let's see. Needs improvement. I mean, there's nothing that I really think could have been really improved on that, just because like the conversations were like relatively smooth. You know, you rolled with a lot of the crazy punches that we throw out, so you know, it was good all around.
Well, thank you. Bramblefoot.
Honestly speaking, felt like there was a lot of really good interpersonal play. You know, the longer sessions really give us a chance to sort of sparkle against each other and just come up with crazy nonsense, like me coming up with all the crazy nonsense I come up with constantly. And your patience with that is very good.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. I know I can be something of a handful from time to time. I like how, with these longer sessions, we're getting an opportunity to interact with the world in a more real way, where we're seeing how it's not cast a spell and that is all that magic is, but magic has moving parts so we can play around with. And we're in this situation where we're seeing a city react to a dark lord, a big bad evil guy who in the scope of the city is just the other Joe.
Yeah.
Right? He's so average comparatively. And so many people are like, oh, hey, I should invest in this project. And everyone else who doesn't want the project to go through doesn't want it to go through because it's not their idea. And that's what we're seeing there. Looking forward to seeing how it works out. It would be nice if we had a full cast, but, you know, shrug. As for improvement, honestly, the only thing I can mention is the audio, and obviously that's Discord doing something.
Yeah. I really hope during this last block we didn't have any issues.
Sounds good to me so far.
All right. Cryer.
I was really thrilled with, you know, just the amount of not only story but like the tasks that we got to do. Like there was a lot to do, but it didn't feel like it was dragging. It didn't feel like there was, you know, it was molasses. Everything felt like it was just flowing and going. And to kind of I think to kind of piggyback off of what Thomas was saying, I think that there's just a lot of really good back and forth with the world, and that interaction I think is great. And it's interesting because my only, and this will kind of lead into my only improvements are my own gameplay, because it's interesting to play as this Kenku character who doesn't talk, doesn't really, you know, get to have much of a voice for himself. Trying to navigate that, I felt like it's getting better. Like this session definitely felt like, okay, I can streamline what he's trying to convey without having to find, you know, all these drawn out ways to say it. So
Yeah.
I think all in all, this felt really good.
And I really have to
improvements. I really can't think of anything at this point. Anytime that anything goes off the rails, that's kind of us. That's like our thing. Like we send it off the rails and then we deal with the consequences. That's just kind of the game.
Yeah.
I do have to throw out a brief shout out for your character there, Cryer, where you're like, full disclosure, I could cast message anytime. It's just funnier. That was well
great.
done.
That was so good.
Yeah, he has the spell. It's just society is a lot easier to deal with when people don't think you can speak.
Yeah, it's good.
They expect less of you.
It's so good. That is so good, man. Oh my goodness. Well, again, I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. And you can go support the channel and everything by listening to the songs on Spotify, iTunes, all that other stuff. But hey, not just Midwest Dungeon Delvers. Crier over there, Mr. Shawnee Wise. My gosh, he's part of a band. Go ahead and plug your band real quick.
Well, there's two things. So you can check out Sidewise. We just dropped an album at the beginning of October called Journey to the Edge. We've been sitting on it for almost 10 years.
So
I play in a cover band as well, but that's just kind of my job, my day job, if you will.
There you go, man. Oh my gosh. All right. So hey, if you check him out on that stuff, you can find him there. I know Corn's Demon and Stiltskin the Storyteller, they really don't do much else in the public sphere besides this. So I just want to say a big heartfelt thank you for appearing in this.
Happy to do so.
Always glad.
And of course, Ignis, Corn's Demon, your little one is always fun to hear through the comms. Always fun.
At least when she's happy.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna call it there. Thank you again so much. And hey, don't forget, no matter what's happening to these characters or whether they're gonna have crystals growing out of their chests, it doesn't matter, because in the end, they're just
have become permanently entrapped within the simulation.
Saga. The 6 Sword Saga.